EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got a good one in store.
Entering
it's
play
the Cleveland Browns and the Chicago Bears. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have valve options. HP dive is selected. Audible. Hot Roots.
Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard
Entering
line.
play call, coach suggestions. HD off tap, close up cross. Inside zone.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. They run it once more with Judkins. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of
Entering
about 5
play call,
yards.
empty,
They were hoping that
MTNH
at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. Hit as he threw it.
Entering
Pass is
play call,
incomplete.
inside zone.
They got there
Flag.
in a hurry, didn't they, Michael? I mean,
MTNR,
luckily for him, he saw
X-Under.
that free rusher coming.
Player,
And at the
formation,
very least was able to get that ball out
cat,
to
smash,
prevent the sack.
fort, empty, bench.
Try again. It's 2nd
Corner.
and 10.
Corner.
Now, Shador. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work
Entering
to body
play
him
call,
up
snap,
and
empty
set
and
up
puck power.
a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
This pass caught by Beauty. And he'll be stopped short of the
Entering
1st
play
down.
call,
That will
coach
necessitate
suggestions. There are 8
multiple
categories.
punches.
You have valve
4th
options.
down.
Punt is selected.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Duvernay to return. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense. Takes it back
Entering play
beyond the
call, coach
25-yard line.
suggestions. There are 7 categories. Play sheets. There are formation. There are 7 categories. There are 4 subcategories. Cover. There cover 4 quarters.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Chicago.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7
And he continues to be
categories.
a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
Entering play call, special teams.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. decent field position to start
Entering
this
play,
drive.
smash, error 14, empty and pop out, smash. Concept, formation, there, play, coach suggestions, there are 8 categories, you have 12 options, double big is selected.
As Stewart on first down. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Entering
Can't
play
ask for
ball,
much more.
coach suggestions,
22
there are 8
yards on the first play
categories,
of the
you
drive.
have 12 options, X spot is selected. Backs protect. Up.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3.
Entering
Romaine
play
Edmonds
ball,
there to
coach
make the play.
suggestions, there are 8 categories, you have 12 options, spot X option is selected.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Shador. Looking down the field there, but it
Entering play
falls
ball,
incomplete.
coach suggestions,
His offense is
there are
doing
8
everything they
categories,
can to quiet
slot
this
out,
crowd.
PhD and goal.
Even though they missed on that long
Clear,
attempt,
there
at least
are
it
8
sets the tone that
formation,
they're going
there
to
are 8
continue to
categories,
attack.
there are
They can come
stick
up with a
spacing.
completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settle on themselves into this game.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
To throw is Sanders. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good
Entering
job
play
there
ball,
defensively.
coach
And now,
suggestions, there
decision
are 8
time. What are you going to do
categories,
on
clear,
4th down?
formation, there are 8 categories,
When you're willing to
field
throw the
goal,
ball
there
short
are
of the
5
sticks on 3rd
categories,
down, you
you
know what
have
that
6
tells me, Mike?
options,
The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
This one not going to get there.
Entering
From
play ball,
distance, it is
formation, there are 7
no good.
categories, there are 4
And they are not
subcategories,
able to
options
draw
set to
closer.
over 18 plays, you have 11
You have to give
options,
him credit, Mike. I mean, that
4,
shows a
3 is
lot of
selected.
faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Over, there are 4 categories, you have 18 options, cover 1 goal is selected.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he'll be hauled down and about the
Entering
35-yard
play
line.
ball, over, there are 4 categories,
15-yard
you have
pickup
18
there.
options,
Good for a
cover 3
Bears
high is
first down.
selected.
Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain
Entering
of
play
26,
ball,
and
over,
it'll set
there
up
are 4
1st and goal.
categories, you have 18 options, LB Sting 1 is selected. Sam edge free.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That is caught to the goal line and in. Poston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has
Entering
read
play
perfectly.
ball,
What a
coach
great start
suggestions,
for this
there are
offense.
7
It just seems like
categories.
every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on
Entering
this
play
lead here
ball,
early.
special
It's
teams.
going to be a long day for this defense.
Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up.
Entering play call. Clear. Coach MTN IFK line. Power red.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action, Shador. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Entering play
Find a
call.
way to
Coaches
free him up,
suggestions.
whether that's
There are
moving
8
him around the
categories.
formation or
0
using some
HD
pre-snap motion to
selecting.
get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows. And if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
And this is going to be caught, but they say
Entering
out of
play
bounds.
MTN and
So,
shot H auction.
incomplete pass.
MTN
So
by
that could come down with the
corner.
reception, but Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate
Entering play call. Coach
multi-punching.
suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have
Here's
now
Corey
options. How
Bojorquez
selected.
now. And John to punch for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This is taken at the 25. And how about that? Nice return there.
Entering
His way
play
up
sheets.
past
There
the
are 7
35-yard
categories.
line.
Formation. There are 7 categories. There are 4 subcategories. Box. Over. There are 4. 1 rock. Cover 1 hole.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he'll be
Entering
met in
play
the
call.
backfield
1
and
Robert
dropped
Chris.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Formation. There are 7
I can
categories.
promise you
There are
that
4
is not how they
subcategories.
wanted
Over.
to start
There
this
wide.
drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just
Cover
nowhere
one,
for the
Robert
back
Chris.
to go on that road.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he just does get that one away.
Entering play
Chase
call.
down,
Wide.
forced
There
the
are 3
awkward throw.
categories. You
Maybe he's
have 21
fortunate
options.
that all it
Cover
is
1
an
Robert Chris
incompletion.
is selected.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And
Yes.
with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Spread.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side
Entering
of
play call.
midfield.
Wide. There are 3
Already
categories.
closing
You
in
have
on
21
100 yards
options.
receiving in the
Nickel
first
2
half.
trap.
That one picks up a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of
Enter.
9.
Cover 2 man.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up the 1st
Entering play.
down.
CB zone
For a
blitz.
gain of 7.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection,
Yes.
and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
He'll be forced outright. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Entering
That
cover
catch
4
number
cons.
80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Entering play
They
call.
continue to be
Underscore
tough to
red.
stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Bears in possession here to start the second quarter.
Entering play
As
call.
they go to
Over.
work on
There are 4
first and
categories.
goal.
You have 18 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
What is up? Here we go.
Spread.
Now Williams. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He
Entering
did,
play
as he
free
threw
fight
when the pass
environment.
is incomplete.
Give cushion.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. ETN. That one only good for a gain of 1
Entering
to
play
2
1
to set
rubber
up
press.
third and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they
Good
suddenly
cushion.
find themselves
Spread.
on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel
Good
like a
cushion.
pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in.
Entering play call.
DJ
Coach
Moore.
suggestions. There are
Touchdown,
7
Bears.
categories.
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to
Entering
operate in.
play
I think
call,
I'm this
special
defensive
teams.
coordinator. Me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Jerome Poole. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it
Entering
all
play
the way out
call.
to the
Coach
30-yard
H.
line.
Zone toss.
At their own 30-yard line.
Dig.
60 vices, 60 vices.
Tillman, the man in motion. Off road, right side, taken by Njoku. That's a nice
Entering
pickup on a
play
first
call.
down throw.
Coach
It's a gain of
suggestions.
8.
There are 8 categories.
So
You
anytime
have
you're
12
facing the blitz,
options.
the best
HB
thing you
time
can
is
do as an
selected.
offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Come on.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Entering play call. Coach
So everything this
suggests
defense
right flat
talks about,
goal.
Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Sanders on third down. And that is incomplete.
This is a play call I don't
Entering
quite
play call.
understand,
Coach
Mike. Back up on your
suggestions. There
side
are
of
8
the field.
categories.
Just
You have
convert on
12
third down.
options.
Get a
Not
fresh set of
selected.
downs, and then open up more opportunities to put the ball in the air. Now you bring up a fourth down decision deep in your own territory.
Entering play call. Formation. There are 7 categories. There are first over. Cover 4 quarters. Middle third.
A play fake. Now Williams. Now look out. That ball is free in the end zone. And that's going to be scooped up in the end zone. A fumble recovery for touchdown.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
What a mistake,
There are
Greg.
8
That's the
categories.
worst
You
place
have
on the
15
field for that to
options.
happen.
That
The
event is
fumble back
selected.
in your own danger zone turns it into a disaster zone as the defense gets 6 points.
Yeah, and anytime you attempt to
Entering play
pass out of your
call.
own end zone, you're kind of
There are
rolling
3
the dice a little
categories.
bit, but
You
what
have
a
3
great
options.
time to
Kickoff
bring
left is
pressure.
selected.
If you're the defense there, you know you have them backed up, you know their quarterback's looking to make a play to get out of there, and you dial up pressure at the perfect time, not only to force the fumble, Mike, but you're able to recover it in the end zone for 6.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard
Entering
line.
play call formation. There are 7 categories. There are 4 subcategories. Options set to over 8. Over. There are 4 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 1 hold. 1 Robert press.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they will bring him down
Entering
on the
play
other
call.
side
Over.
of
Cover
midfield.
2. 1 Robert press.
That one good for 29.
First and 10
Little
at the
third.
44-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he is
Entering
out of
play
bounds
call.
down
Over.
at
There
the
are 4
21.
categories. You have 18
He's got a
options.
touchdown
Free
on the
fire is
books from
selected.
earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Williams. He's got it at the 7. And they continue to be
Entering
tough to
play
stop.
call. Over.
Chance to
There
extend
are
the lead
cover
even
3
further
Sky.
as they are set up with first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Entering
And he'll
Thundersmoke.
plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second
DPL
and
safety
goal.
blitz.
Brings up second and
A
goal.
little closer.
Give
Here's
cushion.
second and goal.
Give cushion.
To throw, it's Williams. Working his way out left. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Entering Tampa 1
Holston
hold press.
Loveland was the intended receiver. And now it's third and goal.
Give cushion.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. This one incomplete. It is batted
Entering
away
play
in the
call.
end
Coach
zone.
suggestions.
And now
There are 7
it's fourth down.
categories.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not
Entering
only
play
make some
call.
difficult
Special
throws,
teams.
but to put the ball in harm's way. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
He'll be brought
Entering
down
play
right
call.
around the
Coach
25-yard
suggestions.
line.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Shallow crosses. Select short cross. Zig.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea
Entering
is if
play
you're running
two.
across the
No
field and you're
combat.
looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal
Entering
communication
play
between the receiver
X
and
under.
the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Let's go now. Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle. 18 rattle. 18 rattle.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball.
Entering play
And
call.
it is
Coach
fourth down.
suggestions. There are 8
And
categories.
that's
You have
exactly how
12
you teach it. They
options.
want these
Contest
defenders to
selected.
time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Entering
And it'll
play
be a good
call.
return.
Coach
He was able to get it
suggestions. There are
up
7
past the 40-yard
categories.
line.
42-yard line.
Spread. Spread.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and
entering play call, normal. There are 3 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down
entering
shy
play
of the
call,
25-yard line.
suggestions. There are 7 categories.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half.
Entering play
Good enough for a
call, coach
first down.
suggestions. There are 7 categories. Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7
We'll come back
categories.
to Soldier Field. Following this.
Spread. Spread.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're on
There are 8
They've got
categories.
2
You
picks.
have 12
They're starting to pick
options.
up on your
Spot is
tendencies. They're
selected.
shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back
Short
some of that
cross.
advantage to your side of the ball.
60 vices, 60 vices.
Now Shador on 1st down. This is brought in downfield by Judy. 23 yards on that pass play. It's a Browns 1st down.
Entering play call, Fred
So every team
option, spot X
practices this on
option.
both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. He's got the rookie 3rd-round pick, Harold Fannin. And he will get into the end zone. Harold Fannin. Touchdown, Cleveland. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his 1st NFL
Entering play
touchdown.
call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You
Now,
have 15
Pinheiro
options.
to add on the
Advantage
extra
selected.
point. The kick is good. And the Browns cut the lead to 3.
Entering play call,
24-21.
normal. There are 3 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one.
Entering play
Through
call,
the end zone,
coach
4
suggestions.
touchdowns.
There are 7 categories. Cover 3 sky.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. from the shotgun. It's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
One LB blitz.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Chicago Bears.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to Odunze again.
Receiver just
play
finds
call,
himself in a
coach
really nice
suggestions.
groove.
There are 7
There's these weird times in
categories.
the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
The Bears have a 1st and goal for
Entering play call,
Takes
coach
this down to the
suggestions.
5-yard
There are
line.
7 categories.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen.
Efficient.
And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate
Entering
those big
play call,
explosive
coach
plays on the
suggestions.
ground,
There are 7
man, it makes such
categories.
a big difference for the offense.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd
Entering
and goal.
play call,
The
coach
Bears will use
suggestions.
one of
There
their
are 7
timeouts here
categories.
as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and goal.
Give cushion.
They'll look to run. It's ETN. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Travis Etienne.
Entering play call,
Touchdown,
coach
Chicago.
suggestions. There are 7 categories.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike. At the
Entering
end of
play
the first
call,
half.
special
Might
teams.
not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard
Entering
line.
play, closest on STRG.
Here we go. Start. Go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Entering play call, coach
we are at
suggestions. There are 8
halftime. Greg and I will be
categories.
back
You have
right
12
after this.
options.
It's
X
the
under is
National
selected.
Football League.
Entering
on
play
EA
call,
Sports.
normal. There are 3 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the
Entering play
return.
call,
He's
coach
down close to the
suggestions. There are 7
35-yard line.
categories. Play sheets. Formation. There are 7 categories. There are 4 subcategories. Options. Over. There are 1 Robert press. Cover. 1 Robert press.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Miles Garrett in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9
Entering
to
play
open
call,
this drive.
over. There are 3
I
categories.
really like this
You have
response
33
here to start
options.
the
1
second
Robert
half.
press is
You
selected.
have to imagine they went into halftime finding themselves down by 2 scores. They needed a stop and get the ball back to their offense, and that sack's going to go a long way towards it.
That one into the hands of Moore downfield.
Entering play call,
And a
over.
big
There are
strike
3
for good
categories.
yardage
You
there,
have
all
33
the way
edge
up
blitz
to
0.
midfield.
Cog 2-man,
His
DPL
5th catch
safety
of the
blitz.
afternoon. Good for a
Cover 1
first down.
contain.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Yes. Cover.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Formation, there are
It's a
7
gain there
categories.
of 26
Normal,
yards.
there are 2 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 1 Robert press is selected.
ETN now on 1st and 10. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this.
Entering
Through that
cover
first
2 man.
contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
To throw is Williams. That's complete to ETN. And that's
Entering
a first down.
cover 4
It'll be a
quarters.
gain of 8.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. And there's so much pressure on the defense deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That's to the tight end, Loveland.
Entering
He'll be taken
cover
down
6.
rather swiftly after a
Formation,
gain
there
of
are
just
7
3.
categories. There are 2
A bit of a quick
subcategories.
hitter here, and
Options
what
set
you're
to
hoping
normal
for, Mike,
18
is that the
plays. You
defense
have
can't react
over,
quickly enough
wide.
because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It is 2nd and 6. Run the toss here to ETN. And he'll get this ahead. Gain
Entering
about 4.
play ball,
And
wide.
it
There are
leads
3
to 3rd down.
categories. You have 21 options.
And while that run
Cover 3
wasn't
straight
anything
press
really to write
selected.
home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And that play took a little longer to
Entering
develop.
play
They
call,
stopped it
coach
for no gain at
suggestions. There are
the
7 categories.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And
Entering
you
play
could see with how
call, coach
fast he met the
suggestions.
back
There are
at
7
the point of attack.
categories.
He knew
Cover
exactly
3
what play
clone
was coming.
STR.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2.
Entering
That
play
kick
call,
is
special
good.
teams.
And the Bears will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Cairo Santos following the made field goal. Back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard
Entering
line.
play
That's
call,
where the drive will
coach
start.
suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Podgy out is selected.
Come on.
Play action. It's Sanders. Escaping to his left. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Entering play call.
Initially, a nice job by the
corner.
receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
19 Tiger.
Now Sanders to throw on 2nd down. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
Entering
So I
play
don't
call.
hate the
Coach
decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took them way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not
Entering
get
play
free.
call.
They're going to
Coach
stop him for no
suggestions.
gain.
There are 8 categories.
So,
You
Mike,
have
there's this
12
idea that
options.
every time a
Pod is
defense
selected.
blitzes, it has to result in a sack, but there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Kick, punt, punt.
The Browns getting their punting team out there. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. This fielded inside the 35.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
That return was not going any farther.
Cover 1 contain, double bracket.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Past midfield to the 45. And he is all the way down near the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An
Entering
even
play
40
call,
yards.
coach suggestions, there
Well,
are 7
that's how you get a drive
categories.
started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And he will get into the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. 2nd touchdown for him in the
Entering play
game.
call,
Number
coach
14
suggestions,
on the
there
year.
are 7 categories.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the
Entering
ease in which
play
he's
call,
carved the sequence
special
up
teams.
that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line.
Entering
That's where
play
the
call,
offense will take
coach
the field.
suggestions, there are 8 categories. You have 12 options, midline red option selected.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
Entering play
Nice
call,
start to the
coach
drive.
suggestions,
8 of 10,
there are 8
and a quick first
categories.
down.
You have 12 options,
Whatever they've
HB
talked
stretch
about in
is
the locker room
selected.
at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And the struggles
Entering
in
play
the running
call,
game
coach
continue.
suggestions,
They
there are
take
8
him down behind
categories.
the
You
line.
have 12 options,
Well, nothing
verticals
doing
is
here, and I
selected.
think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. It just, he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
His throw left is complete with Judy. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9.
Entering
And
stick.
3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Shador. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Browns.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Well, they get the running back out of the
Entering play
backfield, and
call,
Greg, we
coach
find him in the end
suggestions, there
zone.
are 8
A
categories.
touchdown
You have
pass.
15
Mike, we call
options,
those
that
short
event is
throw,
selected.
long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Makes the score Bears
Entering
41.
play call, normal, there are 3 categories. You have 3 options, pick off left is selected.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. Oh, yeah. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard
play
line.
call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now Williams. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is hot. And he will take this one in. 79
Entering
yards.
play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
So rarefied air for the quarterback position. The first QB to ever throw 60 touchdown passes in an NFL season. Santos for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bears will
Entering play
extend
call,
his
special
third quarter
teams.
lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Mitchell. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard
Entering play
line.
call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. X under is selected.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Empty and spot HB under is selected.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Spacing switch is selected. Zig.
Cut 19! Cut 19! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
On first and 10, it's Sanders. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's not going to get too
Entering
far,
play
tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he's going to have the first down taken
Entering
down
play,
after a
overhead
short
flat
pickup
wheel,
of 5,
PHP wheel.
but it will keep the drive going.
Cougar 19!
To throw again is Sanders. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And no chance to turn and go. That one's
Entering
good
play
for just a
call,
couple.
coach suggestions.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Jalen Johnson
Entering
had the
play,
good
empty
coverage
and
and is
full
able
combo.
to knock that one away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to be set up now as he's
Entering
brought
play
down
call,
at
coach
the
Subj,
5-yard
RPOP,
line.
MTN Gather,
6 catches for him in the
WRN,
ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
WRN.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. And that's going to wind up
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 8 categories, you have 12 options, shallow border stop is selected.
And it'll bring up second and goal.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Go 6.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Sanders going to throw again. He's got it at the 3.
Outbreaking routes, Mike,
Entering
especially
play call,
outside of
coach
the numbers.
suggestions, there are
Everything
8
is about the
categories,
time.
you have
If
12
you're late with the
options,
throw,
QB wrap is
you're going to be
selected.
watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal.
Count to 60, count to 60.
Throwing again. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And a nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
So much of that play comes
Entering
down to the
play call,
defender's
coach
position. Being able to
suggestions,
get
there are
himself to a
7
spot, to get his hands
categories.
on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
That's complete. It's Odunze.
Entering play
He'll
call,
be taken
coach
down rather
suggestions,
swiftly
there are
after
7
a gain of just
categories.
3.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Good throw there, but not on the same
Entering
page
play
with his
call,
target.
coach
That's
suggestions,
incomplete.
there are 7
He was trying to get it
categories.
to Tyreek Hill
1
there.
Robert Nickel blitz
And it's
3.
going to be third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they
Entering
find
play
themselves
call,
out
coach
front.
suggestions,
These are
there are
body
7
blows on any
categories.
defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game, and that's a nice pickup there.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense
Entering play
will take over.
PHP slip screen, RPO sweep color, processor, RPO sweep color bubble.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
19.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
Sanders pass.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll try left side with ETN. And strong running indeed.
Entering
Inside
play
the
call,
10-yard
coach
line,
suggestions,
a gain
there
of
are
9 on
7
the carry.
categories.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And I
Entering
don't
play
think he
call,
got there
coach
wrapped up at the line of
suggestions, there are
scrimmage.
7
And now
categories.
you're looking at third down.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but
Good
not on this
pushing.
defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Bears are going to have it first and goal. They'll take this one down to about
Entering
the
play
3-yard
call,
line.
coach suggestions, there
And
are
this is just
7
the defeated defense at
categories.
this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on third down, and they
Entering
just can't
play
make a
call,
play.
coach suggestions, there 1 Robert Press.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. They'll run it here with ETN. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward
Entering
for a
play
couple.
call, coach
And it's
suggests
second
the
down.
hold fireman.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Trying to find a crease in
Entering
that
play
mass of
call,
humanity,
coach
but
suggestions.
he's going to
There are
come
7
up short.
categories.
He does a nice job coming from his
Thundersmoke.
safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
That's a second charge timeout to
Entering
Chicago.
play call, coach
Stopping here with just
suggestions.
under
There
40
are 7
seconds to go
categories.
in the
Cover
game.
free fire, cover 3 cloud STR. Free fire,
Third and goal.
spread.
Victory formation here as he's
Entering
down to
play
a knee.
call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Who wants it more here? Fourth and goal
Yes.
from the 1.
Spread. Pass.
So this one in the win column for the Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.
Entering post-game screen, you have 6 options. Finish game is selected. Player stats. Entering screen player stats. Team 5. Rushing selected. Receiving selected. Team 5. Team 5. Team full. Blocking selected. Defensive selected. Tackles 11. Enter. Finish game is selected. Entering player